Hey, I'm Louie. A couple months ago, my mom and I and our two dogs, Lady and William, arrived on an island in southeast Alaska. We had never been to Alaska, and after traveling almost the entirety of the US, we decided that there was no better place to own property. After a bunch of research, we settled on a 3-acre plot of land and bought it sight unseen. As you may know, winter is approaching us, and living in vehicles was not going to cut it for the cold season, so we are renting out a cabin while we wait on building a driveway to access and live on our new property next year. We're so excited to spend our first winter getting to know the people and the land in our new home and share it all with you. So don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell to find out if we make it through our first cold, dark Alaskan winter. Hello, hi, and welcome to Southeast Alaska, where it rains on average over 100 inches of rain per year. But today, it is a beautiful sunny day, and in Southeast Alaska, when it's a beautiful day like this, you have to get out and enjoy the outdoors. So that's exactly what we're gonna do today. I think that with the topic of van life getting really popular, people sometimes overlook the fact that you can just take the vehicle you already own, or borrow a car, or rent a box truck, and assemble it in a way that allows you to get out and explore and have a place to rest your head for a night or two, without all of the fancy gear or the perfect setup. I even can forget this from time to time myself. So this is your sign to go out with whatever you have and explore. Don't get caught up in the extra details when there are great adventures to be had. I'm actually really excited to do this because I haven't been camping in a while, and I really want to show you guys how I go camping on a whim, car camping in a whim. It's like really easy. You don't need much, especially if it's for one night. You can cook majority of your food and bring it with you, and you just really don't need much. There is the added level that it is going to get down into the 30s, possibly the 20s tonight, so I have to make sure I bring some sort of heat source, which is my buddy heater. And I got some wood and stuff, but we're gonna set the Jeep up right now, and I'll show you guys kind of how I set up just a simple car camping setup. Whoa. 20 degrees Fahrenheit. Might have to bring a couple extra blankets. All right, I have my setup here. I got, most importantly, my guitar. Just kidding. It's important to make sure you have warmth, water. I've brought a couple jugs of water and some heating, a heating source, and food. Now, at the end of the day, as long as you have a full tank of gas, and you're gonna be good. If you need to get out of the place that you're in and you're no longer having fun anymore, always have a way out. William, I'm not leaving you, honey. Don't worry, you're coming with me. Look, you got a sweater on, you got a bandana on. You're ready to go. Yeah, you're coming with me. There's no need to worry that I'm gonna leave you. I'm not gonna leave you, honey. Adventure Time Louie and Adventure Time William are setting off on a mystical adventure to an established campground for 24 hours. What will they find? What will they encounter? Will they prevail? Alright, so it is about 12 p.m. now, and we're gonna start our 24 hours of our little adventure. Here, it's not so big of an adventure because it's only it's not too many miles away from our house, but I've been wanting to camp at this campsite overnight for quite a while now. It's very quiet, very scenic, very idyllic, and yeah, and the sun has kind of disappeared. This is a very accurate representation of what Southeast Alaska is like. On a day like this, it's a great day to go out because it's not pouring. Great time to have a little fire and enjoy the beauty and the silence of nature. So first we're gonna make one stop though. I got a tip about some mushrooms that might be growing at this one spot in the national forest, so I'm gonna go see if I can find those and see if I can collect some to cook tonight. Will we find mushrooms today? He did not give me any tips on exactly where I might find these mushrooms, so we're just gonna walk around. It's kind of a small area, so it won't be too hard to see. There are some mushrooms, but those aren't the mushrooms we're looking for. With mushroom hunting, you have to be very aware because you could completely miss where the mushrooms are because they hide so well. You know, mushrooms are delicious. They're a little bit elusive though. Oh hey, there's some remnants of some mushrooms here. Those aren't the mushrooms we're looking for though. The type of mushroom. Yo, I think I found them right there. But first, look at these mushies. You gotta just travel down this little path. Oh my god, I think I found them. It's hard because I keep William on a leash out here because I can't trust him. But let's see if any of these mushrooms are any good. Chicken of the woods. They don't look so good, honestly. Yeah, this is what we're looking for. Chicken of the woods. These are old and not good though. Those are pretty. Look at the shelf mushrooms. They're so beautiful. But got ooey gooey goop on them. Evidence of more chicken of the woods. However, someone came by and got some, and it's kind of old. They're kind of old now. Look at that. But that's some good mushroom right there when it's brand new. Well, we didn't find any chicken of the woods this time, but now I know two really good spots to find them because chances are they will probably grow there again. Although I feel like we're kind of late in the mushroom season here in Alaska, like the fall mushrooms. Now it's going to be more like winter chanterelles and things to look for. But every time I come down here, I'm going to take a look and see what they look like. I've got a good walk in. Alright, it's not even 1 yet, so we're going to head to the campsite and hang out, get some cool shots, and yeah. Okay. out there in the world and you're like, I want to camp like that. I want to go out and like adventure and do that kind of stuff by myself. Know that it is possible, and that I was so afraid of camping and hiking and going out in nature, probably right up until I graduated college, which then I was like 21. I had gone camping before, but never by myself. And I think the thing that really helped me get over my fear is just to like go and do it. Obviously, like research the places that you're going, watch as many videos as you can about people exploring and camping and doing all of that kind of stuff, and just go for it, because the adventure is not going to be had unless you have it. All right, so this fire pit is less than average. It is definitely needs to be scooped out. So I'm gonna clear this thing out with my gloves. Why? There's a rock. None of this makes sense. What is that thing? Probably clean this up and take it home. Got some kindling for the fire that people left behind. Perfect. William likes to explore the whole campsite. Yes, sir, bud. One shot honey connected all the dust inside the rusted souls. You should get it right, 'cause you can't control the heart that beats under the bone. Come on, my combat chameleon, give it up, you've got a life to attend to. Buttercup, you're entertaining the talk that is told through the teeth of the mouths of the millions dying to meet ya. Little do they know. Till one day soon I own a boat and we can just boat around this beautiful place. Like, boats are the way to get around here. It's like a highway. If you have a boat, you have freedom. I think that's one of my next goals, like big goals, is to get at least a little tiny Lund, which is like just a small 16 or 18 foot boat with a small motor on it, like 30 horsepower, maybe less than that, depends on what you want to get. But yeah, I really need a boat to get around here, because there's so many little cabins sprinkled around, and like trails and just spots that like people don't explore a lot. That would be the next big step to my growth and my mom's growth too, in this area. So I gotta get a boat. I'm just staring at this water, I'm like, I need a boat. The thing about the ocean, the water here, is that there are really strong currents, and the tides move in and out. From like, the tide can go out 23 feet in a day, and there's minus tides, so there's a lot of water movement around. So you have to be really aware of like the weather, the winds, the currents, and the tides. So it makes it a lot more difficult. It's not like an easy lake to be boating on or anything. You have to be really aware. It's amazing. It's definitely one of the 101 ways you can die here in Alaska. No, make that 1,001 ways you can die here in Alaska. The water here is frigid. Like, you would not survive very long in the water here, especially in the winter. So without a wetsuit or any protection or anything from the cold. So yeah, it's scary, but it's also really exciting, because that is the spirit of adventure to me, and that is the next goal. That is one of my big goals. Speaking of the ocean, I brought a jar because I want to collect some seawater to watercolor with. I want to see what happens if I use salt water instead of fresh water to watercolor. So here we go, let's get some water. Magical seawater. Mother Nature! Thank you for this salt water, which I will make art. Eek! It's starting to rain! I'm warming up my fingers with the buddy heater. It's kind of a nice thing to do when your fingers are really, really cold. And my mom brought back these running gloves back from when she was down in the States, and these are really great, although they're not waterproof, but gives you still some like tactile abilities. And then putting them up to your buddy heater is like the best, because warms them up real good, because my fingers are currently too cold to paint. But now it's also raining, so we'll probably get holed up inside of the Jeep unless it stops. Rain is inevitable here. It has to be really, really raining for me to not be outside. Like, this is nothing. This is a drizzle. Wish I could send some of this rain down to California. We got rained out. It's really raining now. So we were going to make a fire, have a little fire tonight, but it's like very windy out and wet. I thought today would be a lot more sunny and a lot less rainy, but I was wrong. What do you know? So we're just sitting here with the buddy heater, bundled up, while he's chilling, just enjoying this beautiful view. I'll probably do some reading tonight and go to bed early and wake up. And yeah, it's just really nice to be out here. I come out here often just to for the day, just for a few hours during the day. And yeah, it's just really beautiful and quiet. And there have maybe been 2 people who have passed through here within the time that I've been here. And so it's just a really good spot to just chill and get disconnected. Like, there's enough service to send like a text or 2, so that's good. But there's not enough service to go on your phone, so it's really a good way to detach yourself from the outside world a little bit. And I miss traveling around in my Jeep sometimes, so it's nice to be able to take the Jeep out, take Black Panther, the Jeep out, and enjoy some good old Alaskan views. I just love how the mountains are it's just, everything is so gray. It's just different shades of blue, basically. It's just fun to watch the water move and the current and the tides change. It's beautiful. The sun's going down now, though, really early. It's only 5 o'clock. The sun goes down at 5:30 now here, and it's only October. It's starting to get dark now. Spooky-ooky. Here's our little setup for the evening. And William loves to cuddle. Are you cuddle bug? He's such a cuddle bug. Look how dark it is out there. Wow, it's so dark. Good morning, guys. Oh my gosh, kind of bad luck this morning. There is a ton of wind, and that makes making a fire in a wet environment ultra difficult. So we're gonna wait it out a little bit and see if the wind will die down a little bit. Because I really want to make a fire, because I really want to cook on the fire, but we will see. For now, we're just gonna make some coffee. and enjoy the view. But last night was good. I got out of the car to go to the bathroom at one point. It was pretty dark and spooky, but it was okay. And yeah, we slept a whole lot. And yeah, it's morning now. How was your night? Did you get lots of cuddles? He's kind of cold right now. Moving to Alaska has taught me how to appreciate the little things more than I did before. It's made me realize that no matter where you are in the world, there's beauty that surrounds you. Just taking the time to disconnect and focus more on simple things like beautiful trees, the full moon, or how the sun sparkles through the clouds really brings me back to earth when I'm feeling anxiety about my future or the path that I'm on. I'm really just so grateful for Mother Earth and the simple things in life. I really truly believe that everyone should get more connected with nature and allow the silence to seep in and to allow you to figure out what you really want and who you really are. This, my friend, is called an omelet kit. It's an omelet kit, William. Inside my omelet kit, you can find 3 eggs, some leftover pita bread, some spices in this one, and everything that I want inside my eggs chopped up in there. Basically, I have my spices in here. I just throw them in like that. Here are all my ingredients, and I'm just gonna plop them in. And of course, I'm cool. I didn't bring a plate, so I'm just gonna eat out of the pan. Oh my god. All right, y'all. So we got winded out pretty bad. Oh my gosh, something in my eye today, and rained out last night. So we're gonna take off and head home. This has been 24 hours car camping. If you're new here and you enjoy this video, definitely subscribe to my channel for more Alaskan adventures with this doggo William. Say bye, William. So thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed seeing some beautiful scenery, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.